Alright guys, welcome back. I had a glitch in my system, but I'm back right now. Tonight I'm going to be looking at the chart. Basically, what we are going to be looking at tonight is the breakdown of what happened last week. Usually I go through the process of, hold on, let me turn on this music, it's loud in my headphones. Alright, so basically I'm going to be looking at, one sec. So ideally what I do is to look at what happened in the market, and how I analyze is by looking at the USD index, because I trade a lot of USD PS. So USD index, see what happens there, see the fundamentals, look at some other peers for, am I continuing to look at it from a continuation of what I'd already have, or a fresh perspective. These processes are kind of like repetitive. They might be boring at times, but they are very important that at the level that I am, I keep myself familiar with the chart and not be like, oh, maybe I already saw it last week. So that's what we are going to be doing. So hang in there. I hope it's going to be fun. Might be quiet most of the time, but we are going to achieve what we are here. Let's get it. One sec, I'm trying to finishing my setup, and then we get to it. Alright. Alright, so right now, this was what the dollar did last week. We had this breakdown. So a retracement now, a good full on retracement. Full on retracement would be nice. So whatever happens here is going to determine what we are going to be seeing in the other pairs. Market is open. We have a very massive gap, and when the market gaps like this, sometimes it comes to fill it up. Like previously, the last time we had a gap on GU, last time we had this gap, it gapped down, and the market came to fill it up, right? So, and since then, the whole of last week, market moved from last week, market moved from 1.33392 and all the way to say 1.36357. Let's start with the weekly candles. I had a lot of drawing here, so I might have to like clean it. So the whole of last week was a full-on close of candle. That would indicate a lot of strength in GU, and GU actually broke out of this kind of trend line, right? Making a new high. It daily looks like this. I need to clean up my chart. It's a little bit rough. This process is actually kind of like boring to do, but it is just the right thing to do. And I already look at what might happen on the fundamental side of things, what news is coming out in a new week. Today being Monday, I don't think there are news like that. There are no red folder news except for Euro. And later we have this on the red folder news. But there's a big one coming on Wednesday. The Fed interest rates coming on Wednesday. This is going to be crazy. But consensus is saying that it might just be the same. Let's hope not. Whatever happens, we'll be ready for it. So I had this crazy markings on GU actually. I don't think I want to clean much. But see what I analyzed last week. Let me make that bigger so that you can see it in the chart. I said a candle closed above here, this current place. Area might also mean we are now targeting to make higher high, and boy oh boy, we did made a lot of higher high. I'm getting some error message on my stream, trying to check it out. Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's the first time I'm streaming on YouTube. Okay, I think we're good. It's just buffering. They say my stream status is poor. My stream health status is poor. Pardon me, it's the first time I'm actually streaming for myself on YouTube. If you can hear me, just put some thing in the chat. All right, thank you. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Back to the chart. GU gapped, and ideally, what I'll be expecting is a pullback. I'm not cleaning this Fibonacci that I have here yet. I'm not cleaning it yet. Let me draw something crazy. I'll take it out immediately, but I just want to see. Wow. It's not slowing down. I don't think I'll be entering any trade right now. I'm just trying to mark up the chart. And take out all of my whole drawings. They all came out well. I'm trying to see what GU, where it might start retracing from, because after we broke this this slope, after we broke that, and then we are making this push up, and market opening right now gave us a gap, so I'm trying to see where this gap might retrace from, because definitely we're in an uptrend, no doubt. Look, the whole of last week was crazy. This was last week from here, and since the year up, since December, it's been going up. So I'll be stupid to be thinking we are now might start reversing, because I did try to, I did try to sell GU like multiple times before I agreed with it. Although I made money on the short positions that I had. I don't have my broker open. I'll show you that, but like the 5K account, I'm trading with the prop firm. Let me see if I can show you that. I initiated a withdrawal, but it's not here because I'm trying to test it out. Let me show you on the stream. If you can see that, the 5K account, just $100 profit last week. Just so I test out if these people are going to pay me, because you know how these prop firms are lately. Let me show you some of the sell positions I took. So these are all the trades I took on GU. If you can see that in the chart. A lot of sales actually. But now that we are going up, I don't think I want to sell no more. That's that. Back to the chart. I need to get me some water. We're back. We're back. Okay, so daily candle on Friday was crazy, man. Crazy. I can't call it top yet for this retracement to start happening. But I'm seeing the gap that we just made, and usually these gaps eventually always get filled. So I don't know if it's a matter of when. That's about 19 pips. But let's say that is the top right now. If it continues, I expect to bounce back on the fill. But if you start retracing from there, I expect a fill and all the way down. That'll be a red candle. From a daily perspective, my retracements would look like this. Two interesting places to look at. Back here will be a retest. There's a potential downside I'm seeing. Right, the dollar we have to pull off some things. And if none of that should happen and we start going up immediately and continue, then you're aiming for higher, like basically. But for Monday, that is what I'll be looking at. GU did about 300 pips last week. That's crazy. So if it's a breakout and retest of the hold highs, or even a much more pullback for a lower high to push higher, we'll be here for it. That's what we're looking at on GU. Gold. Guys, I did analysis on gold and I did not profit from it because I'm too scared to trade this guy. Let's take out the whole drawings. I mean, look at this monster. One of my guy on Instagram forgot to close some positions over the weekend and the market just like whipped him out with the whole gap at the start. I still think gold will retrace more this week so that we can get some more position. But what I'm saying on gold recently is that the retracement is not that much. I do use the line graph to find out the close of market. The breakout and retest. Imagine we make an hem. If this breaks, a retest, and then a pullback, then up. Got a break above here, continuation, or a pullback. But there's nothing to take below. Absolutely nothing to take below. Man, I want to trade gold this week. The Lord be with me. Because there's really nothing to see here. It's just simple. Too simple. Honestly, too simple. Let me get the whole figure of that. Okay. Okay. Let's look at silver. Man, silver gapped to 106. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Ooh. It's going to fill that gap quickly. Like quickly. That's crazy, man. Let me close up all of this. Man, it's going to fill all of that gap. And it's filling it fast. Wow. The spread on this PS right now is insane. Nobody can even try to trade right now. The spreads are not settling yet. I mean, the spread on gold, on silver is 1,000 pips. But look at that fill. It filled it nicely. Nicely. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy on silver. This is crazy. I mean, how do you trade this stuff? Look at what Fibonacci did. Man, Fibonacci is the best tool ever. Best tool ever. Oh god. How do you trade this stuff? Let's just look for everywhere that the market closed above each other. It's a breakout and a retest there. Another one here. Basically. What the hell? This is insane. This is insane. Nothing to see here. For real, if you ask me. Let's see U card, baby. We had a beautiful position on U card. I will clean out all of my old stuff. Rinse, repeat. That's the name of the game. Rinse, repeat. To get rid of all of these old drawings. Excuse me. Trying to clean out my whole drawings on this. There's a mid-level here that I did not draw. This guy still wants to go down. Okay, I have a drawing on the mid-level before. I remember when this was in 2024. I remember when that was in 2024. I was trading U card in 2024. I remember this drawing. I'm trying to delete it. Mm, mm. Wow. Okay. A double neckline, straight down. That's the hem pattern I was talking about. So it needs to make a new low. And there's a trend line if you can see. See where price has closed. Basically, let me take into account the wicks. I don't think I will take account the wicks. Single swing high, took out this old high, made a new high, took out this is the low that made it high, but that's where they went. Push down. Let's build my Fibonacci a bit. But this is a downtrend still. But it takes this low, maybe a retracement to make it, or then push down. Or push down now and start retracing later. Whichever comes first, we'll be here for it. So let's see how deep the retracement might go. See how deep the retracement might go. I mean, if you start turning back now, a lot of things can happen here. A lot. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around all the possibilities on what to look at and how I'm going to get in, risk something for something. UJ tax. I think I got out of UJ here. Crazy, crazy. Look at that gap. Okay, tagged. Guess what? It's still within the Fibonacci. What's the Japanese government doing? 'Cause I hear those guys are up to something of late. Intervention in currency market on guard for intervention in Japanese yen. Japanese yen inches up as trading starts. I'll try again. Okay, I had to do something on my phone. I'm back now. I think retracement is almost inevitable for most of the space. I think it's almost inevitable for retracement on most of the spare. Broke this guy. Support was disrespected totally. Okay, look at this breakout here. I think it's going to fill up those gaps. And if not, even try to make new high. So the swing low here, high retracement and consolidated breakout. Back to where it was. New high and new low. The confirmation. Then back here or not, maybe even higher high. But with the Japan intervention coming up, if the dollar doesn't buckle up, this might not be possible. Instead, a retracement to fill up, a break below, a retest, and down to 194. That's my bias on UJ, and those are the pairs I'm looking at this week. But let's just do some exercise. Let's see what Euro USD might be doing. Has it broken out of the consolidation I've been looking at for a bit now? Because I said if this guy does not break out of this consolidation, I'm not trading it. It's still inside our range. God forbid. God forbid bad thing. Still in that range. It's been there forever. I'm not willing to look at it until it's out of there. But let's see what the bigger size. You can see what I wrote there, right? Chart. You can see. Where is it? It's also I wrote there. I'll make that bigger. Candle close above here is the only time I want to check for buy positions, and that ain't changing still. So this candle is sitting close above there, but it close above here. So let's see if the dollar weakens, then if it strengthens a little bit, maybe a pullback, and then a push, because that is actually how to trade a consolidation. But I'm not willing to look at anything in there. Another pair that I usually just touch down on is GA. Let me see what GA is doing. GA. I don't think I want to add any currency pair, but I need one currency pair that is not a dollar based pair. GA or G. GBPJPY. Okay, we'll look at GBPJPY. AUD USD too had been crazy, bro. That guy is bullying the dollar like I can't even imagine how the chart would be on the AUD. Crazy, crazy. The whole week was like this. Wow. Do I want to trade this pair? Whoa, it's looking juicy. I wish the dollar would just do some recovery and so that it give me some of this retracement and I can start trading some of these pairs. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense here. A breakout, a retest is currently at equal highs. It's currently on equal highs. It's currently on equal highs. Pull back. Very nice. GA, I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to know what you're doing. Let me remove it from my deleted list. see GJ before I go to bed. I might probably watch a course before I go to bed. Mm-mm. Mm. I'm trying to see what GBP USD might do because the strength for the GBP JPY is having a lot of hype around it. So to push down, this is a gap here. This had never made a new low. It had been higher low, right? So a pullback in here might want to trigger up, but if the GBP strength is actually what it is, then we might just have some dramatic pullback. Dramatic in the sense that since this last leg we have here, a Fibonacci there is going to signify this, and this is the 75% region. So my pullback here then, or even deeper into this place, and then for a higher high. Looking at that, I think I'll just keep it on my watch list. I think I'll keep that on my watch list, basically. Let's look at currency strength. Let's look at sentiment. Sentiments of GBP JPY. I want to add that here. I want to see what other traders are thinking about it. A lot of people wants to short EU. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy a lot of people want to short EU. A lot of people want to short GU because yeah, the pullback is actually inevitable on those pairs. The short time sell on those pairs is almost inevitable. Let me add GJ. GJ. Yeah. Okay. Sentiments are saying short on GJ as well. Alright. Can I see the Japanese? I don't know what is being represent deadweight. Japanese index. No, not the features. Yes, Japanese currency index. That's it. I want to keep an eye on it too. Oh my god. It's been going down, 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 down. Wow. It's going down forever. Forever. But with the $1 billion injection that Japan wants to do, is it possible they get some? Let me see if they will recover. Man, they are on all-time low, man. Let's see if they make a push back up. I like to check the indexes of anything I'm trading. Okay, so tracing gold, still making rounds. This one is done retracing and it's what is the spreads looking at right now? They're not back to normal yet. They're still very wide as hell. God forbid I get in any trade this night. Alright, that will be all on the stream. Enjoy for live stream tomorrow. I have a lot of videos coming out. Let me talk to the chat before I go to bed. Alright, so basically that is all on the stream tonight. I plan to do more of this on YouTube this week. Last week was more on Facebook. Right now I'm the only one watching this stuff, but eventually it's all gonna add up. Oh man, should I? I'm tempted to open positions right now. This U card. What's the sentiment of sellers on